Yes, Turaki.
Mayogutide.
Hello.
I greet you, my brother.
Thank you very much, Oba. How are you tonight?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm Ike. I'm calling from London.
Fantastic. IK from London. It's good to hear from you, sir. Please.
My brother, the Nigerian matter, every day when I sit down and I talk about it, I feel like crying every blessed day. I, when I used to conduct a social experiment on my wall. Sometimes when I post something like very critical, something that has to do with Nigeria, like this electricity something, you find out that most few people will respond. But when you post frivolities, everybody go jump in, begin they talk, they attack. The people will go attack, people will go defend,
So much
you.
energy, Baba.
As in, I go come, they say, like, for crying out loud, okay, we
matter to these
we
people?
we were talking about the Erisco and the Chioma issue and a whole lot of things. People were saying, oh, let him jail her, let him police. I say, that is not a police issue. That thing a civil matter. Everywhere, if you go to Amazon, if you go to Google, you will see a lot of people reviewing whatever they feel. Review is the buyer's discretion. Yeah. But our people, we don't bastardize to the extent where we say say our rights na privilege. Yeah, as in if poor man and big man they fight, now big man everybody go support big man. They go say leave her more. You won't make it jail you. Oh no, that is not right.
Let us say you get right. You did go fight big man. You did fight big
exactly.
man.
Exactly.
You better go apologize to her now. Say you no vex. Say you vex.
I always leave a comment. I say you are all product of a battered society, a society that has been bastardized and battered. It's unfortunate. And the way they talk, they will say, "Taha," because say you there abroad. For the abroad, I say, "Shut up." For the abroad, they happen. No. People, you say your mind, and nothing will happen. If anybody feels say they defame him, he will arrest you. He will get you. He will charge you. He will charge you to court.
Go invite you. If you know,
they go charge you to court.
They look for you to arrest you. Well, even if they can't arrest you, they go see ask you why they look for you. And at that point, they will tell you if they have any charges against you. And if they do, a civil case, you have to have your day in court.
Exactly.
The two of you gonna say,
Exactly.
Not in Nigeria.
Secondly, you were talking about why we struck, that place he touched me because by bet I be historian. Most of those books I don't read them. I've read Why We Struck. I've read Nigerian 5 Major. Another one. He was also part of the coup plotters, but he was a captain then. His name is Bembulie. Wow. I've read that one by Bembulie. He was a captain. He was part of the crew in Kaduna with Nzogu them. Yeah, Bembulie of the blessed memory. He is the first set for NMS, NDA. Now them be first set for NDA. He's from Anambra State. Then there is another one, but that one is too lengthy. Now, the commanding officer of the Biafran Army, Nigerian Revolution and Biafran War by Alexandra Madebo. He was a little bit, he was aware of the coup, but he was not party to it. But according to his story, he said that Gowon wanted to set him up to be killed in Kaduna. But his survival from Kaduna, how he takes survive from all the way from Kaduna to Enugu was history. In fact, they don't do him burial when he arrive Oka. He's from Oka. They don't.
See, we need to bring all these histories back, not for any other thing than to have real fresh debates that are like fact backed. You get that now? I am somebody who believes that we should be learning from our history. And what should we be learning from that should be what they did right and what they did wrong.
Exactly.
Okay? We should never be prisoners of those histories. We should not inherit their enemies or inherit other things that will actually make or bring back the animosity. But reading your history is for you to learn from the errors of men of yesterday.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm going to find out as many of them as possible. And I'm going to get all of us used to listening. We need to read them out.
Exactly.
Even if they have to cut them into smaller pieces of video for people to watch, we will do it. They deliberately took them away from us, IK. They didn't want us to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's another one by Fola Oyewole. Right. Fola was a member in the Nigeria army. He was forcefully accused of being a member of the coup. So he was jailed in the eastern Nigeria. The name of the book is Reluctant Rebel. So he was afraid of going back to the Nigerian side because of he was being tagged a fugitive. So he reluctantly stayed and fought on the Biafran side.
Of the Biafrans.
So there are so many of them anyway. There are so many of them, and I grew up. Maybe I'll try and I'll do. For me, I'll donate the Nigerian Revolution and Biafran War
to the office. Yeah. Now I'm no longer afraid of taking deliveries in this regard. Okay.
I will send one. What I need is maybe a postcode address. I'll just send it to you. I'll send that one. That one is on me. Then I went to Ivan's book. I don't know. I went to Ivan's book. They said they only deliver to Ibadan and somewhere. I saw that while we struck on their website, but I don't know anybody in Ibadan. That's my problem. If I had someone in Ibadan,
you could have somebody pick it up for you.
Okay.
Instead of them delivering it, okay. Usually you would have to make provision for that logistically, okay. Is that when you finally found someone, you just have to send them straight to the Evans bookshop directly to pick it up for you. And they
I think that's what I'll look out for.
As well.
I think that's what I'll look out for. I think that's what I'll look out for.
If you lay your hands on some of those historical books and you love to donate
I
will.
I will gladly donate it to you. I had a lot, but growing up, I didn't really understand what I had. I was reading them, but I was giving my friends out. And now that I want them back, it's difficult for me to find them again. Yes, I even read My Command by Obasanjo and all that, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So,
under my watch of Obasanjo, I was going to kind of buy that, but I don't like Obasanjo that much anymore. So I didn't want to. I feel like it's just going to be full of lies. And these days, right, that we are trying to unravel some of the lies they told us then, right? Trying to unravel some of them, find the truth and discard the lies. I didn't want to consume more of Obasanjo stuff. So, but again, is got some historical records of events too that we should look into, and we will be, I think.
On the final note, is this electricity bill? Mayogu, you live in the UK, I live in the UK.
That's right.
Mayogu, my electricity bill, I think I have a picture of it. My electricity bill will be, both bills will be like £100 lower this year than last year.
I've received the whole news. I mean, the newsletter too.
Exactly.
And they told us why.
Exactly. And every month they gave me in my electricity, they gave me that the government subsidized £67 every month. Right. I posted this. Do you know I posted this? Explained. I was telling people that, are you okay? Someone is taking away the subsidy from electricity. Which country wants to progress by removing subsidy from electricity, from energy, which is the backbone of production? Yeah. And nobody, they will read it and just pass. But once you post all those Bobrisky, don't say, whoa.
They have opinions.
I was like, I even posted my electricity bill. I say, government subsidize £67. If they wrote it, government subsidy.
Hang on, me too. I posted mine and I wrote about it and I explained where I normally do. And as a lot of people were coming like, oh, really? I even posted the reduction. You know, they will send us this letter.
Exactly.
This is what you paid. Next year, you're going to pay this. You can easily tell the difference of how much you are saving, right?
Yes.
So it is so obvious. It's there. Majority of them were just like asking some stupid questions. What do you want us to do with this one now?
Exactly.
See, so your bill is 1,800. Do you know how much is 1,800? So you are paying £1,800 in the UK a year. And you are complaining about Nigeria. You are just sending me off Nigeria. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with these people?
What is the minimum wage of your UK and Nigeria?
Like what is that? I mean, this is not even something that I want to compare. I'm actually like explaining how system works. That this is, forget about the figures. Just look at why they are reducing it. When they increased it, they told us why and how much it was going up by. We're all raging. Then they came back and started giving us 60 pounds, 67 pounds to subsidize what we pay every month for so many time, for a long time. So now that they are saying that that thing that caused the increase is no normal and it's no longer there, is coming down, and they are no longer paying us 67 pounds anymore. They explain it there. Can you not see that is not applicable to what they do in Nigeria? Even if it's going to be, you are going to save 1,000 naira this year. And let it be stated. That's what I'm trying to point out. I was pointing out to typical Nigerians. They change out to something else. I mean, no bad, just the cost ourselves there. We could kill you too. You know, that kind of thing, because there's no point in trying to be nice to people who chooses to be mad. You know that?
True. One they tire me. I don't go lie for you. One name. Honestly, Igbo go say Ike is an Ike Guru situation.
We can't really give up. You know what I mean? Because the damages, right? See, the damages that these guys are actually causing. A lot of us are beginning to realize that now, especially the majority of us in the diaspora, like, oh, so the effect is actually up to this level, and that is why we all have to use what we have to see that we stop these criminals, Baba.
It's very, very bad. It's very bad. And I'm listening to the Minister of Darkness, Fashola's brother, and that one talking rubbish, blabbing rubbish, that we cannot. I was listening to him with my wife, and I turned to my wife and I said to my wife, so we went to Manchester tomorrow. So if we are going to Manchester, we'll turn off our fridge. She said, why? We'll turn off our freezer. That the Minister of Power said we should turn off our freezer, the one in Nigeria. She just looked at me and laughed and said, she just looked at me and laughed.
They just manufactured nonsense from the blues, right? And he's so confident. Did you see him there jumping like, hey, we waste electricity, we waste power, consumption management. What is consumption management?
His eloquency in emptiness. That's why I call El Reno Mokeri. Eloquency in emptiness. All of that. Yeah, my brother.
Thank you so much for your time. Okay?
I want to thank you very much for what you're doing. Like, it's like I'm an addict. If once I close for work on my journey home, I just stay glued to you. Like, it's an addiction.
I know.
Because every day, I think maybe in my mind, I think I know. I've worked with politicians just like you do. Whenever you're talking about politicians, I'm laughing because I work with the zenith of politics in Anambra State. So I understand what it means. And so I can relate. So
that's why they say, you see, life is a teacher, they say. We all have all these experiences. And the best we can do at this point is to alert those who are too naive to see through what politics is truly in that country. How you can easily be swindled, deceived, that you may even think you are doing something right until later you find out that you've been used. So we need to keep hearing those experiences, Baba.
I almost died, and my brother, that story not a story for another day,
sir. Okay. Stay me well to the missus, okay? Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Have a good one, Baba. So that is IK there. I have one single caller one more caller I would take. And the reason why I'm trying to do that is because I could tell this caller has been trying to get in. But for some reason, our time is almost done. So I'm going to tell him, you will be my last caller tonight, by the way.
Oh, good day, good evening. I just have a few things to say. I don't have much,
Great, Baba. How are you tonight?
I just want to. I'm fine.
Great. Go on.
I'm fine. Yeah. In the afternoon, I couldn't reach you, but I just listened in the afternoon. This guy, that's one guy that says something about APC trying to do something with the churches, to checkmate the churches.
They're going to possibly try to go against the churches in order to turn them. Yeah. Somebody said that.
When he said that thing, the first thing that went to my mind was that I saw the interview and I watched the television, the station that had the studio is TVC, Tinubu's television. And this man of God they brought in there, past professor, that Dr. Daniel. He's always saying, quoting scriptures, always talking about religion, about tithes and so. They saw that people are started liking this man. They know that people are liking this man, so they want to tap into that crowd.
They are suddenly this man, this big-head man, that suddenly appeared in some of the podcasts. He has a church, right?
Yes,
and he was talking
about
quoting Bible this and talking about women submitting to all of that. So they brought him, they took him to TVC, right?
Yes, that was the man they brought there, because the man was going against Adebayo when Adebayo said he drank tea with God.
Yeah.
The other one said he drove a Range Rover in heaven. So the man is now preaching by the preacher going another way. So that's why these APC people, they are evil. They now saw the man that people are liking the man. The man is talking against some of the scriptures and some of the program the church are using to do people now, That's why they brought this man. But I wish the man would be listening to this program. Let him not be a vessel for APC, because they will think that they are getting him. Because the man, anywhere they saw crowd, they go inside. Anywhere they saw crowd, they go inside.
And if they cannot play they will blackmail that group and do everything to see that they can destroy them. That's what they do, APC.
Yeah, and this is the last question. This guy that always anchor program in that studio, one Yoruba guy like that fat one, I forgot his name.
I remember, I wish they do this journalist hangouts or something. Is that guy?
He's supporting APC partially, everything. He never said anything wrong.
Or something like that.
Yes, he's always there. So that one is number one. So from what this guy said, the last caller said about Nigerians, for me, we listen. I already told some people they should. Today I met a Fulani guy in Germany. His mother is Fulani. His father is Hausa.
Right.
When I asked the daughter her name, and the daughter now told me her name, and the daughter now asked me my name, I said it. So later the guy now said to me, you come from Nigeria? I said yes. The guy now started telling me that he's angry about the activities of Fulani people. He denied them. He said,
Fulani, right, who is truly from that place, Nigeria, as it is, right?
Yeah.
Every sensible one, they can tell you the danger and the danger of the Fulani terrorism, and then how they're also endangering them, the Fulanis there, because everybody now is like, Fulani, no. So it's of negative.
The guy told me,
surprised. Yeah, Austin.
The guy told me everything. When I wanted to tell him about you, he said he's listening to you. He's one of your students. So he told me, he said he's very, very angry with these people. Even he's very, very angry with Buhari. I was surprised. I thanked him. I said, I've not heard anybody from saying this.
I have met Middle Beltans. I have met Hausa. I have met Fulani. All since I started this, and I've met them here in the UK. You really need to hear them. But go on.
Another thing is this Minister of Darkness. God, my ego. I don't know if these guys did something to Nigerians. I don't know. It's only them and their God, this APC. Maybe they for them to hire, to forge bishops. These people can do anything. Nigerians, I can't understand Nigerians anymore. How can somebody stand there and be telling you, if you're going out, you don't need to put your AC on. Some people, so you don't. If I travel from Germany to Nigeria, my fridge is always on till I come back.
Except you want to empty it and off it and remove the plug. But who does that?
You see, who does that? You see, so this man, I say it, their children are, maybe they are stupid, or maybe their children are not telling them the truth. What is going on in the world now? where the world is now, because from what the way they speak, the activities shows that the world have left them. They are far behind, Mayegu. But the problem is that Nigerians are still following them on these things. This is all I want to say tonight, because when I hear this thing, I begin to cry for my people. What is in their head now? What is in their head? Thank you, Mayegu. Good night.
Kind of believing that these are the people who are going to bring land in the country. It is
never.
I don't know how to describe it. See, awesome, Baba. Thank you so much.
This guy, old men with fish brain. That's what I call them.
You have a good night. Okay? It's such a pleasure to have all of you who managed to get there. I'm sorry to get through tonight. Our time is so up, and I am going to see you some other time. We've done our part tonight. We'll leave the rest for those for posterity. Now, you won't pretend that you don't know. That's what we do here, okay? Like, you won't pretend that you didn't know what is going on, because you do. Right? And even if you pretend that you don't, you're likely not going to be able to pretend that the consequences, which is the shege, is touching you whenever it does. But we'll continue to do our part, raise awareness on this, and remind you all that if you don't stop these criminals, they won't stop. You all have a good night. Odaro.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Mayegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré, wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Mayegun Diary, Diary Politico.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o, kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ̀.